Hello everyone, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. How are we all today, wherever you are in the world when you're watching? A huge shout out to you. In my last video, I said I'd like to look at Trump's health. Time ran out. He's never much of a priority with me today, but some viewers said, well, what about Trump's health? So, just bit of a warning, disclaimer, whatever. This is going to be a Trump reading. If you don't want to hear it, switch off, but let's see what happens. As some of you know, I've been getting the death card for Trump whenever I pull on him. It's quite uncanny. It always comes out. You can interpret the death card in a couple of ways. It can be the ending of something, the need to transform that ending, to move through the ending. It's pretty much like a Scorpio energy, the 8th house, to transform something that needed to end, almost like an inevitability that it would end, and then you actualize a new beginning. So that's one way of interpreting the death card. The other way, of course, is a physical death. Now, when I opened up for this reading, I got a familiar image that I get with him. And I do get him in the bed. Now, if you remember back to when he got COVID in 2020, I actually had a clairvoyant image or vision, if you want to use that word. I think sometimes it's used pretty loosely, but the clairvoyant picture in my mind, or that was coming through, was that he was ill, and I said, I think he will be taken to hospital, and I see they're giving him something in a cup, a mixture of something. As it turned out, of course, he did get COVID. He was airlifted off to hospital. He was given, I think, Regeneron, and he's now obviously been subsequently vaccinated. However, you know, what is going on here? There's all sorts of complications that one can get when you're really ill with COVID, called long haul COVID. He's still doing those rallies. He's still a very angry person. He's got the weight of all these legal challenges and the very real threat. Well, that was a lovely orb. The very real threat of going, his company, Trump Organization, being shut. And, you know, for some of the things that may come out, he could even face a prison sentence. We've got the Six of Wands, victory. That's an interesting card to come out. He's wanting to make another run in 2020, though I've never seen that. So first of all, let's take a look at his chakras, something that I've really shied away from doing, but let's take a look at it now. It might be interesting. I feel that I can do that now, whereas I couldn't have done that in 2020. So let's have a look. He was booed at his own rally when he suggested people get vaccinated. You know, he unleashed this monster, he and others unleashed this monster. I posted Fox News investigative story by our ABC Current Affairs show, Four Corners, looking at Murdoch and Fox. I've given you that link on my in my post, community post. Please do have a look at that. It's got footage and facts and information about Rupert Murdoch and the rise of Rupert Murdoch and Fox and what went on with the big lie that I haven't really seen before. So please give it a watch. Thumbs up to the investigative journalists at Four Corners in Australia. All right, so let's have a look. Trump's chakras. Show me. I want his root chakra. I want his sacral chakra. I want his solar plexus, heart. If he actually does have one, I'm sure he does. Although it might have dollar signs over it. His throat chakra, crown, third eye and crown chakras. So show me, please. What drives him? Now, I'm getting an image of a chessboard. I feel that somewhere there will be a card that will give us an an inclination into that. I'll just draw the cards. Yep. Now that's an interesting card. Yep. Okay. Ooh. I know, you want to see the cards, but I've drawn the death card for his heart chakra. Is that how he's going? You know? Wow. Yeah, okay. It's interesting. He knows instinctively where to get the money is. Yeah, okay. I'm not surprised. Okay, so at the base of the pack, these are interesting cards. I'm using my, what is it called? What is this deck called? Grand Tarot Luxe by Cairo Marchetti. At the base of the pack, the underlying energy here is an abuse of power. You know, perhaps he was abused as a child because, well, I'll get to that. But we've got this abuse of power. And we've also got healing. So, you know, sabotaging things, self-sabotage. Sometimes the villains bring forward this movement in order to promote healing. So, all right, I've just got so much here. All right, let's have a look. So I'm going to do his base chakra here and his sacral. The base chakra got the Six of Cups, which is the past. So his base chakra, which is interesting, it often carries the patterns of childhood. His base chakra, or root chakra as it's sometimes known, contains how we look at the world based upon our early experiences, which is where we develop an idea of security, our sense of security, our sense of, our stable, what makes us stable, what makes us trust society. There's something around the past, his past. I would assume that goes back to his father and the way his father did things. He learnt from that, he learnt from the past. But there's another aspect of this, wanting to hold on to the past, wanting to recreate the past, because that's what makes him feel secure. Now, many have said that, he's damaged from how he was raised. I think where I'm going to go with this is that the way that he made his money, the way he kept reinventing himself, was very much based on this idea of how, I don't know quite how to explain it. It's not a romanticization of the past, but everything was better, better, bigger and better. And I'm not surprised that he often harkens back to when things, to the past, when, make America great again. And people are buying into this because they've got this idea that somehow in the past it was all good. It was, the empire was strong in the past. So this is very much at the heart of what gives him security. So when he talks about make America great again, he actually does really believe that. Now, the sacral chakra is where our confidence comes from, our self-expression, our creativity, even our sexuality as well. He is able, the Three of Cups, circles of support, he is able to bring people along with him. Many have said he's charismatic, he can draw people in. I see all of this here. It's interesting that this card has women at the top. Another aspect of the Three of Cups is too much hedonistic type of behaviour. In some decks, it depicts people coming together and actually in danger of overindulging and falling into the river. So I do believe, while Trump may not be an alcoholic, I do believe that there is overindulgence there, which allows him which allows him to, I guess, express that hedonistic part of his nature, but very good at drawing other people together. So the past, make America great again, bringing people along with him. Interestingly enough, his sacral chakra, I got the Six of Swords also when I opened up for this reading. I thought, what is going on? He's able to move out of troubled waters through learning. He actually learns how to get out of things, how to move out of danger. He's very good at that. That is wisdom. So wisdom, when I say wisdom, the sacral chakra is awareness, notches on the belt. It's like the 7 in numerology, learning the lessons and being able to move on from them. He is a learner. He can, that chessboard that I got, underestimating him is perilous, because he is able to put the pieces of the chessboard in play to enable him to move on. Now, here's what is interesting. The death card in his heart chakra. A couple of things come to mind here. The death card, as I said, is about endings. So his relationships, when they end, when these people have no longer needed, they end in spectacular fashion. So think of Michael Cohen, think of even Rudy Giuliani. He's able to switch off very, very easily, which enables him to, again, no need for them, I'm moving on. However, the death card is here for a reason, and I have to say I'm picking up heart troubles. So what eventually will take him down? I mean, we all exit this life one way or another. That's not a secret. What will eventually take him out, I think, will be heart issues. The death card. Not a nice card to have at your heart chakra. Anyway, throat chakra, the great communicator, the King of Wands. I'm bold. I'm a courageous leader. Tongue-in-cheek, sarcastic here. He was Captain Bonespurs, wasn't he? He didn't even go in the army. But he did rise to President of the United States through, nefarious means. We know all his backstory. But to his I'm just going to call them fan base, he presents as the King of Wands. The person who is very good at rallying. The wands are inspiration. Very good at rallying, make America great again, bringing people along, and of course, stepping boldly forward, perhaps where others haven't gone before. There's a level, because he's so secure. He's learnt well. He's able to get out of things. He's able to end things really quickly. He's, drawing people in. He can step out. He feels he can step out and go where others haven't. So, positively accentuated, this king brings forward tremendous gains for the many. Negatively, it's a coward. It's a coward, but a king nevertheless. Okay, so throat and third eye. Trump knows where the money is. He psychically, because that's what the third eye chakra is about, he knows exactly where that money is. And he follows it. He's always moving, because pages always move forward with information. He's always looking for the next dollar, the next win. Interesting, this page of Pentacles always came up when I was reading about him in the Mueller report. followed the money. Well, guess what? Trump is following the money. And our crown chakra, miracles, wish fulfillment. Some, the Nine of Cups, some call it the smug merchant. But why has he always got this luck? And I think I'm going to draw that some clarifiers on that. This is crown chakra's connection to the spiritual realms. My guess is that he is serving a purpose. That even though he is who he is and he's done what he's done, we all know that, we don't know the backstory. He's serving a purpose of really showing us our shadow sides and where we need to, what we need to address, what we need to change. But yeah, he's got this, seemingly a miracle happens and he doesn't face that justice. I'm not saying that's what is going to happen now. All my readings show they will follow the money down and he will be indicted on something. But if you ask why or how he keeps getting off, some people do, and he's one of them. Okay, but I stress, all my readings show that he's not getting off this time. All right, let's have a look at why. The Nine of Cups, the smug merchant. This is luck in business. This is luck at being in the right place at the right time based upon some of the aspects that come forward. So, Nine of Cups, something's coming out. Yeah, his luck's run out. All right, his luck is running out is what I'm seeing. If he doesn't turn away, the best thing he could have done was go away quietly. He didn't do it. The Eight of Cups, luck's run out. Oh yeah, money, suffering money problems. Okay, ooh, right, that'll do. So what I've got here, well, the first card that came out was the Eight of Cups, facing a loss. Interestingly, this is gaining. Now this is losing. What? Left out in the cold, Five of Pentacles, loss. Next card, I think, was the King of Swords, under investigation. Thank you, Spirit. Be patient. Be patient because the results of this investigation will emerge. Of course, we've got the Five of Wands, partisanship. But we've also got retreat, illness, and the Tower came out reversed, unable to transform something, the Russia card and the Secret. So something being kept hidden. Interestingly, the Tower card is just, when this appears in the reverse, and I don't read reversals, I prefer to do clarifying cards instead to dig down, because the reversals are absolute and absolutely negative, and I don't think it's that black and white. But the Tower card in reverse suggests that he's having difficulty moving on. He's having difficulty escaping his fate now. So they're the clarifications of that Nine of Cups. Now, what I want to do is just quickly clarify that Death card in the Heart chakra. Wow. I'm glad I left it this long to do the reading on his chakras, because yeah, I just didn't feel I could do it before. All right, the Death card. Let's have a look. So no, I don't think he's running. Let's just give these a good shuffle. Death card in the chakra. A heart chakra. How ominous is that? Always needing to transform. This is Pluto energy. Pluto's the planet of the soul, the underworld. All right. What is this Death card doing here? Why are we seeing this death card? Why are we seeing this death card? Ooh. Why are we seeing this death card? Okay, so... Ooh, okay. Right, well, we might just have got Trump's whole life story here in these cards. So the first ones that came out, oh, okay, so we've got the Emperor, President, we've got Justice here. Justice, I picked it up. I'm not sure whether it was reversed or I just picked it up that way. But we've got the President, we've got Justice, the Emperor, Justice, unable to control Justice, Justice coming swiftly. The Knight of Cups. I do feel that this is, I'm getting a pull to the January 6th insurrection. We do have the Wheel, Jupiter energy, Jupiter in Aquarius, and we've got the Devil, the toxicity here. So, what's at the base of the pack? Yeah, restriction. So I think the Death card is multifaceted in his heart chakra. Justice is coming, and it's coming quickly is what I'm reading. So the end of his political career, or his ability to influence, his influence is waning. We know that. I don't think he'll run in 2024. And we have the toxicity here. How he brings people along with that Knight of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune, expansiveness. But we have the Devil here. Okay, so Justice is coming swiftly. I do feel this is on a range of matters, including January the 6th. Let's just take a look. No wonder he doesn't like loss, because he can't be the chess master, can he? Is this an actual physical death anytime soon? Is this an actual physical death anytime soon? Okay, I think it's Justice catching up with him, but I do get this draw to heart issues. Be patient. There's a lot coming at him, and the Page of Swords, truth emerging, but also the Spy in the camp, and he's come out as the King of Pentacles in his own reading. So. What can I say? All of the above. You can tick all of the above. But I do feel when it is his time, he's either got heart issues, or that's what's going to catch up with him eventually. Along with Justice, you've seen the cards, you've heard the channeling that has come forward, and the images and clairvoyance that have come forward in this reading. That's it. That's what I see. It's not a bright future. And in some ways, he had this part to play. Make America great again. And in many ways, it's finished. It's over with now. We're mopping up, but I don't see him running in 2024. I never have. Okay, thanks for tuning in.